Alright, I showed you the changes that are going on the south side through the coming year of 25. And most of them are in transportation, whether by foot, if you're walking on the trails where the rails used to be, or driving in a car. Downtown, there's a lot of construction and new sights to see. Changes are in store for the inner part of Knoxville here. Up on Summit Hill, in the shadow of the Summit Towers. Oh yes, right there in the shadow of the Summit Towers, we have construction going on. And you can see it right there. It is new apartments, new apartment buildings right there. I don't believe they're going to be HUD housing. But yeah, construction has started on them. They are going to go probably for market value. And they will be in addition to some of the other market value housing up here on Summit Hill. Over yonder, I don't know if you could pick that out among all the gray skies of a afternoon here in winter up on Summit Hill. So that's one thing that's going on. Now let me take you down the hill and show you what's going on down below on Gay Street and Summit Hill in downtown Knoxville. Okay, further down the road here at Summit Hill along Gay Street, we have more housing. Let there be shelter. This is the Lone Tree Pass, or Lone Tree Pass. And this will be apartments, I believe. Right there at the corner of Gay and Summit. And the hotel right next to it there. The old Marriott right next to it. Lone Tree Pass. The place got its name from a saloon that used to be there called the Lone Tree Saloon. And it was owned and operated by Cal Johnson of Knoxville, a freed slave who became one of the wealthiest men in all of Tennessee with his hustle and his work ethic. Owned a number of buildings around here in downtown Knoxville. Also, as speaking of heritage and legacy, I'm sure you don't remember that street corner there. That used to be the cradle of country music park. You probably passed it by. without recognizing it. But it has been rehabilitated, renovated, and a new sculpture is about to be unveiled inside. As you can see, it's the new sculpture that they've been working on for the past year or so. I don't know if they're going to rename the park or not. I've been told that the sculpture, if you're looking for some reference to bluegrass music or country music, there is none. So the $1 million sculpture will be unveiled, along with, I don't know, perhaps a new name. Who can guess? But I will say this, being new to the city 2 years ago, when the Cradle of Country Music Park was there, yeah, anything would be an improvement over the sculpture that they have in that park there. It looked like a something out of a lab that escaped Nashville and the Ascend Theater there. Some sort of amoeba or something passed as a sculpture. So anything will be an improvement there. And I'm sure fence crashing or ribbon breaking should only be a few weeks away for that park to open there. Finally, one more stop in our tour of what's being built here for Knoxville 2025. We go down Summit Hill one more time and then up Summit Hill. Who knew Tennessee had hills? All right, up the hill, down the hill. The hills of Summit here. We come to the third home here at the Shell station. Ironically enough, just behind the Shell. The latest home under construction. Set to open this April. The talk of much fanfare and hope among all the neighbors here of Knoxville, old and new. It's a Smoky Stadium. It is just about done. Again, just basically a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it should be finished. It looks gorgeous from here. As you can see, the field has been put in. And the apartments over yonder behind it are, for the most part, just being finished too here. Most of those are market rate. And so yeah, with a few tax breaks here and there for letting in seniors. But that's it. Some of the changes down here along the hills of Summit in downtown Knoxville. Coming this 25. And should be good. Should be good and should be fun. God knows we could use it.